And welcome GT fans, you're watching B Rated here. As promised in my last PSVR laps video, I said I'd do a comparison between the Mercedes F1 car and the new Super Formula. So here it is. The F1 car first, followed by the Super Formula, and it was quite interesting. The lap itself, both of them, so did about 10 laps in each car just to get used to them and then try to put a fast lap down. So as you can see, F1 car first, heading out on Catalunya, again, kind of one of my favourite circuits, kind of has everything, elevation changes, fast corners, some slow ones, coming to the sharp left, and then down the hill. This next corner coming up, obviously a gentle left and then a sharper, always seems to be a tricky corner to get right, so a bit wide this time. Over the curb, flat out in the Formula 1 car, along kind of the back straight, get up into 8th gear here, so top gear, and then down all the gears for the sharp hairpin left. Need to stay off the power a little bit on this left hand. A couple of times it does spin the car, so got to come off the power a bit. And then back round, we've got another sharp right coming up, and then we've got the chicane onto the start straight. Came in here too shallow, which I do in both cars, so at least it's equal. Definitely more time to be had. And then flat out with no issues at all, and a pretty decent time of 1:26.121. Now for the Formula Super Formula car, again in the Red Bull colours, but this is just so much more fun to drive. I don't know why the F1 car just kind of feels a little bit dead. You can spin it, the wheels spin on the Formula 1 car, you just don't get a feel for it like the Super Formula, so definitely the Super Formula is my preferred choice over the two, even though by the end of the video you'll see that the car is slightly slower. But again, same kind of lines that I took on the Formula 1, the car just sticks to the track really well, obviously at medium and high speed. Round the right hander, coming up for the sharp left hander, downhill, a little bit off camber, so try to get it turned in early but hug that line and then on the power. Again, shallow again, could have got on the power earlier and used some of the curb, but yeah, my usual kind of bad driving. And then back up the hill, sharp right. Again, this is flat out in this car, don't need to back off at all. Run a little bit wide on the curb, and then coming down for the hard brake and for the hairpin. A little bit of wheel spin out of here, just when I get on the power, but nothing that's uncontrollable. Back up the hill, slight left, round to the right, and then we'll get into the tighter section just towards the end of the track. So just at the end of this, what I've done is I've actually done from a standing start down the straight to the curbing to see actually which one's quicker, which will give you a true indication of that, and then we'll come back to the overall lap time at the end. But in this car, it was a 1:28.474, which was pretty decent. Here we go for the head-to-head. So in the head-to-head, you can quite clearly see the Formula 1 is slightly quicker. Hit 182 as against 166 and 1 second quicker overall just on the straight. But again, I'd always say that Super Formula car is the one to drive. Definitely more fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.